Hi and welcome to this yoga session. My name is Ria and I'm from Denmark. I'm a yoga faith and cross yoga instructor. Today I want to get you through a creative flow. It's going to be a class that you might enjoy if you feel like just taking a break on everything, just saying, oh, my life is serious, there's so many things I have to commit to, I have to be responsible for, and sometimes you just need a break. You need to be creative, you need to find back to your inner child and become playful again. And this is what I love about yoga. There's so many strange postures that you can get yourself into, and I'm hoping that this will get you a sense of a break in God's grace, in God's mercy. I often think about my mat as a playing ground with God, so to speak. So this morning you can sit on your mat as you like. Make sure you have comfortable clothes on. And just get us started. I'm reading from the Message version. I love the Genesis. I love the creation of the world because this reminds me that God is creative. I went to the zoo yesterday and saw all these odd animals, long noses, long legs. Someone has, it's just keep laughing. Think about all this creative stuff that God somehow have breathed into every living being, the opportunity to get there. So it says here, God spoke, light, and light appeared. God saw that light was good, separated from dark. You might close your eyes and just listen. I'm just going to read through some verses. And God spoke, sky. In the middle of the waters, separate water from water. And God made sky. Try to picture that in your own mind. God spoke, separate. Water beneath heaven, gather into one place, land, appear. And there it was. And God named the land earth. He named the pool water ocean. And just picture this. It might be like a sci-fi movie, but just picture it anyway in your mind. Earth, God spoke, earth, green up. Grow all varieties of seed-bearing plants. Every sort of fruit-bearing trees. And there it was. Again, God spoke, lights, come out. Shine in heaven's sky, separate day from night. And God spoke, swarm ocean with fish and all sea life. Birds fly through the sky over the earth. God created huge whales, all the swarm of life in the waters, and every kind and species of flying birds. God spoke, earth, create life. Also, every sort and kind, cradle and reptiles and wild animals, all kinds. And God spoke, let's make human beings in our image, make them reflecting of our nature. So just this creation image. Try to take that into your breath. Exhale and sigh it out. God, I know that you are creative. I know that I believe that you created the universe, the earth, the plants, flowers, everything that's here, me even, and everybody watching this video. God, we know that we're not in paradise, we're not in heaven, we're here on earth where things are not that flourishing and beautiful as it was in paradise and when you created the world, but still there's this seed of creation. And Father, I want to pray that you will open our minds, bodies, ears to your creativity as we move today. Help us to be children in your playing ground, doing strange stuff, smiling to ourselves when when we fall maybe, or whenever we feel like, well, this was strange, this was hard. Help us to put aside every responsibility just for a while, just to be in your grace, not because we earned it, but because you are so merciful. All right. Sitting here, as you breathe, just scan your body. Is there anywhere your neck, shoulders, thighs that might be sore or tender or stiff? Maybe you haven't noticed because you haven't been quiet in a while. But if you feel that sensation of, wow, actually, that doesn't feel very well, just start moving that part. There's no right and wrong. Well, you have to do it slow, okay? And gentle. If it's your feet, just stretch out your legs. If it's your knees, bend your knees. I mean, there's no rules right now on this yoga journey that we're going through. Deep deep breath, full breath. All right, opening up your eyes, and let's get moving a bit more. Downward facing dog. So come up on your mat, hands on the top of your mat, spread out your fingers, make sure your fingertips are pulling into the mat. Bend your knees, move around. Bend your elbows a bit. Try to find one spot in this downward facing dog that you haven't been before, okay? If you're used to doing yoga, you've been here hundreds of times, but try to be somewhere where you haven't been before, okay? Have I been standing like that? Or like this? Coming to the front of your mat, just moving slowly. So the first part of warming up will be a kind of moving soft, but I'm gonna take you through the flow first, and then we're gonna do the funny part. So right now, forward folds, grab your elbows and just sway slowly from side to side, opening up your back. Release your arms, holding your thighs here. Lift up, tuck your chin into your chest. Exhale, sway out your back the other side. A few times, following your own breath. With your knees bent a tiny bit. Rise up to standing posture. Take a hold of your right hand and move to the side. Side stretch. Bend your knees and slowly move your hands forward. Raising up the other side, taking a grab of your left wrist, pulling over. Okay, getting back. Mountain pose. So I'm going to take you through a flow. So you're standing in front of your mat. Rising up your arms and then opening up your chest by pulling out your arms, making sure your shoulder blades are squeezed together. We need to exercise these shoulders. Palms facing upward. You can do a small back bend, but not too much yet. And then rise your arms up, high mountain. Forward fold, and this, just sway your arms like you're brushing the mat, back, front again. Find chair pose. Standing here, bend your knees, make sure your toes and knees are aligned. You don't have your knees all the way over here. Your back is straight and you use your abs to pull in your hip area. And from here, lift up your right leg, slowly moving into, I call it flyer posture. So arms out to the side, stretching out your back leg, almost like warrior 3. And then a very, very gentle warrior 1. So land your foot, doesn't have to be wide, just a bit down, 45-degree angle. Make sure your right hip moves forward. Arms rises a bit to the side. And now look at my hands here. My thumbs pointing forward. But then I open up my shoulders, pointing my thumbs all the way out, pulling shoulder blades together. This is a kind of heart opening exercise as well. Stepping to the front of the mat again. Hip width apart with my feet. Pulling out my feet to every side of the earth. Opening up my chest. Again, rising your arms up. Forward fold. Swaying your arms, chair pose. Now left leg goes behind flyer. Spend a little bit of time finding your balance. And again, a very, very gentle warrior 1. You don't have to have a wide stand here between your feet. Making sure your front knee is bent somewhat. Pulling your arms up. And from this posture, you pull your thumbs forward and then opening up your chest again. Maybe looking to the sky. Pushing yourself to the front of the mat again. So this is our flow. So we're going to use our breath. Arms up. Exhale. A small back bend. Arms out. Thank you, God, for being creative. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale as you find chair pose. Exhale in chair pose. Inhale, flyer. Slowly lifting up your right leg. Lowering down, inhale, rising up, opening up your chest, arms out, exhale. Inhale, stepping forward, arms up. Exhale, opening up your chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale in chair pose. Balance, left leg. Arms out to the side. Exhale. Inhale, finding warrior 1 with your feet. Exhale, opening up your chest. Inhale, mountain pose, high mountain. Exhale, opening up. Now you can do this a lot of times. You can even put music on back home. Please do that if you like. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale here. Inhale, right leg goes out. Exhale, finding your balance. Warrior 1, inhale. Exhale, moving shoulder blades together. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, opening up your chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale. Balance. Left leg. Moving slow. Warrior 1, land your feet. Inhale and exhale is opening up your chest. Stepping forward. And we're going to do this a couple of times more. I want you to find a softness in every move. Normally you can think that yoga is kind of stiff. You have to be like this, but try to be soft and gentle. As soft if you've not been before. You can close your eyes. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair pose. Soften out to flyer. The right leg goes all the way out. Flying. Landing your foot softly, warrior 1. And exhale, opening up your chest. Standing again up. Bended arms. Inhale up. Exhale, back bend, a small one. Inhale, arms up. Move forward, maybe fast if you feel like it. Chair, inhale. Exhale here, making sure your shoulders are soft. Balance. Round, see if you can find a new way to get into this posture, left leg. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale. One last time. As long as you don't hurt yourself, just go ahead and move however you feel like. Opening up, maybe you want to do your head to the side, arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Chair. Right leg. Spreading out your wings, getting ready to soar. Warrior one. Standing high mountain. Forward fold. Chair pose. Left leg. Soft, soft, soft. Land your feet. Take your arms all the way up, high mountain. Opening up one last time, maybe just stand here, making sure your arms are soft, soft back bend. Inhale, arms up again. And forward fold. And again, sway from side to side. Soft moves. Being creative. I mean, God must be creative. He created you, right? You might think sometimes, I am a bit odd. But hey, you're God's creation. He loved you just the way you are. Just make sure you don't hide yourself away. Now pull out your right leg, lowering down, finding high lunge, it's called. So bend your front knee, lift your back heel, arms move up to the side. Fold your fingers, hands behind your head, and do a small back bend. Make sure your elbows move out to the side, opening up your chest again. Breathe. Moving back, straight spine, arms comes up, all the way up, and all the way down. Pull your shoulders down. Feel how nice that feels. Pulling your hands together, moving them forward. Now we gotta play James Bond, okay? So standing here, twist your torso. So if your left leg is in front, your left shoulder moves towards your left knee. So pulling all the way down here. Now this is a hard posture, okay? Making sure your shoulders are back. Smile to yourself. Deep breaths. Beautiful. All the way up, and guess what? We're going the other way. So right shoulder, not on your left knee, but inside. If it's too hard, don't go all the way down, okay? Straightening out your arms. Release. Both hands on the ground, moving your front foot to the back. Downward facing dog. Lifting up your right leg, doing something strange. Now we have to jump not our right leg towards our hands, but our left foot. So jump that foot and land the right. Okay, maybe you want to see this one more time. Just roll back, reverse back, lifting up once again. Opening up to warrior two. Now again, try to soften your arms. What would a warrior two look like if you need to soften it up a little bit? Maybe dance a bit in warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Triangle. So with your hip aligned with your heels, move forward. Again with a softness. Reaching up. And you want to move further and get some core exercise. The hand from your leg here, you can pull it out so you have a 45 degree or 90 is it degree angle here with your arms. Release. Hands to the mat. Step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Forward fold yet again. Now moving your left leg all the way back. High lunge yet again. Arms up. Anyway, how low you want to go here is completely up to you. As long as you keep breathing. Folding your hands, making yourself into a back bend. Again, straightening your body, moving your hands up, squeeze towards the ceiling, relax your shoulders and pull your palms together. Now we're gonna do it again. So now right leg is in front, right shoulder moves that way. Now the issue is my back foot, as you see, it want to move down to the ground. Maybe you want to do that. I want to keep my heel lifted. And if you've had children, you might feel that there's some extra things here getting in your way, but just breathe, thanking God for your children and the size that your body have because of that. The other way around. You can do it. Come on, lift out those hands, straightening out. Great. Both hands down, moving your front foot to the back, downward facing dog. Rising up your left leg, we have to jump right leg to the front of your mat. Opening up your hip. Warrior two. Again, the softness in your shoulders. Maybe your hands, you're used to doing like really tight hands. Soften your hands. Triangles, so straighten out your front leg, making sure the hips don't go back. And lean forward. It's a stretch you're supposed to feel in this area, not on your inner thighs. If you feel it here, just bend your knees a tiny bit, okay? And as we did before, you might want to lift your hand from your leg, find some core exercise. Releasing, coming down to your mat, downward facing dog. 3 vinyasas, and again, be creative. So you might want to bend your knees like a wave, roll your whole torso into plank posture. Bending up, hinching a bit forward, lowering down, maybe you want to stay on your knees. Raising up, just pulling back your shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. So close your eyes and do this move. So inhale, coming to plank posture. Lowering down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, what you prefer. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, cobra, and downward facing dog. Again, you can move a bit around, making everything soft, creative, even. Now I want to invite you to do some sort of handstand. Now I'm afraid my mic might fall out, but we'll try. So from here, just try to see if you can lift your leg, okay? Making sure maybe your blouse doesn't fall down on your head. That's not nice. So try to see if you can find some sort of balance here. You don't have to get your balance. Just jump a bit. It's a kind of cardio exercise, so go with that. Now you have one jumping leg that's always working. For me, that's left, and my right is not working. So keep pushing, keep moving a bit. Beautiful. As we did before, lift up your right leg, jumping your left foot between your hands. Warrior two. You might be out of breath, so take a moment here just to settle in. We're gonna do bird of paradise, of course. Talking about paradise, so why not? So we go from a bend. So take your left arm down under your knee, your right arm behind your back, and grab that binding. I can show you from the other side. Like this, okay? Either your hands or your wrist. Now from this posture, we are gonna move, take the back leg to the front with our bindings being there. From here, lifting up your chest, seeing if you can lift up your right leg and finding balance. Again, it's a difficult pose, even for me. Full bird of paradise will be stretching out your leg. I can't do that, so you go ahead and see what you can find. Releasing. Now, if you didn't do the lifting, just standing here, awesome. Do that. Release yourself, hands to the ground, jump or walk back, downward facing dog. On the other side, lifting up your right leg, jumping your left leg, jumping your right leg through. Warrior two. Finding your bind. You can even do a rope if you can't catch your hands here. Beautiful. Stepping the back foot to the front. See if you can find balance on your left leg, lifting up your right. Stretching out that right leg if possible. Just stay here. Lowering down. Release. Child's pose. So get down on your knees. Making sure you have more than hip width apart with your knees, because you have space for chest and belly, and just release. Lifting up again on all fours. Now standing here, close your eyes. Feel your breath. And just take a moment and say, God, thank you for creating your body. Everything it is. Your height, your body type, the genes that God gave you from your mom and dad, you can't change that. Just thank Him, even though you might just not feel grateful for being whatever God made you. Try to thank Him for that anyway. Keeping your balance on your left knee, lifting up your right leg, squeezing out. Keep your abs tight. And then move your right foot to the outer edge here, so your knee and heel are aligned, rising up. Arms towards the sky, side bend. So your right arm to your right leg, moving that way. Opening up your hip, making sure your thighs, your hips squeeze the other way, then your arms go. And then windmill, I call it. Your hands to the other side, lifting up your right leg, kind of a supported plank, side plank. And if you want to move further, lowering down your right leg behind you. I always pull my left leg a bit behind also to do this. Opening up your chest, your belly, your everything. Lifting your hip towards the sky. And moving back. Back to all fours. Of course, we have to do this the other side. The left leg all the way up. Out to the side, aligned with your knee. Coming up on your knee. Side stretch. Don't move your hips away from your knee. Hips and knees are aligned as you do this side bend. All the way back. Palms on the ground, again aligned with your knee. Raising up, lifting up your left leg. Now you're using those glutes now, you might feel that, okay? Kind of wild thing, but on your knee, so pulling back, moving back. Find your own way. If you haven't been here before, you might move a bit around to find the way to stay here, enjoy it. But just do that, that's a part of the journey. And coming back. Now count down to seated posture anywhere on your mat. Comfortable seated posture. Take your right arm up behind your back, your left arm behind you, and see if your hands again can reach each other. If not, take a hold of your shirt or a sock or a strap that you might have. And with this seated stretch on your shoulder, try to move forward, not arching your back, keeping a straight spine. You might feel your glutes again getting into a stretch. Moving back. Releasing your shoulders. The other way around. Now it's very easy to have your elbow on the back of your head, so you feel like your head is going like this. But try to avoid that. So pulling out your elbows to the side, so you feel like your neck is free, and then move forward. Getting back, seated posture, releasing, moving your shoulders, closing off now. Close your eyes, and as we started, move around just a bit to see if you feel more soft, if you feel like tension that you had kind of released. Maybe you notice that your mind is at ease. So when we play, I think this is why God created us like that we need to play. We need to release ourselves from all the duties, to-do list stuff. And we get the bigger picture of everything. Remember that we are still kids inside, even though we look 40, 50, 60, 70. There's still this child inside that needs to be seen and heard. And you are this child of God. So finish up thanking Him for being a child, and He's a good Father. I don't know what father experiences you have had, but He's a good Father, He's a good friend. God, thank you for this time, for being on your playing ground, for making ourselves look a bit foolish, but hey, I hope it was fun. I hope I make you smile. And I know that's also worship to God. Thank you, God, for your grace. Thank you for your mercy, for us being able to be called children of you. Amen. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you maybe again on this channel or somewhere else. Thank you.